Hello, my name is Mr. Wilke, and today we're going to learn how to graph a quadratic. Now remember what a quadratic is. A quadratic is an equation whose degree is 2. The highest exponent is a 2. So here we've got y equals x squared minus 2. Now, if this were a linear equation, it'd be y equals x minus 2, for example. We know what that looks like. It's a line. We know to graph y equals x minus 2, we could plot the intercept, use the slope, all sorts of things. Pick a couple points. Here, we don't know how to do this yet. We haven't learned it. So let's make an xy chart, plot the points, see if we can see some sort of pattern in the graph. So, first things first. If x is negative 3, what's y? Well, what's negative 3 squared? Is it negative 9 or positive 9? Good, positive 9 is correct. Okay, so positive 9 minus 2 would be 7. If x is negative 2, negative 2 squared is positive 4, good. Minus 2 is 2. Okay. If x is negative 1, negative 1 squared is positive 1, minus 2 is negative 1. This doesn't seem to follow. This isn't following a linear pattern, is it? 7 minus 2 is 5, 2 minus negative 1 is 3. Interesting. Let's see what happens as we go further along. If x is 0, 0 squared is 0, minus 2 is negative 2. Now let's see what happens. If x is 1, 1 squared is 1, minus 2 is negative 1. Well, that's interesting. What do you think is going to happen here? Maybe. Let's find out. 2 squared is 4, minus 2 is 2. Can we guess what this is going to be? I think it will be. Let's find out. 3 squared is 9, minus 2 is 7. Well done. Okay, so let's plot these and see what the shape is. So if x is negative 3, y is 7. Left 3, up 7. Draw a point. Negative 2, up 2. Negative 1, down 1. Over 0, down 2. To the right 1, down 1. To the right 2, up 2. And to the right 3, up 7. Now, are we going to connect the dots, or are we going to try to draw a smooth curve through it? Smooth curve. Okay, that's a good idea. Let's try to draw a smooth curve through this best as we can. And back up. And there we go. Does anybody know what that shape is called? That's right, a parabola. Well done. So a quadratic equation will give us a parabola. Okay? You want to try one? All right. You try this one. Let's make it a little easier so it fits. Let's do 2x minus 3. Try that one, okay? Draw your xy chart, draw your graph. Should be a parabola. Let's find out. Give it a try. Hello. My name is Mr. Wilke, and today we're going to go over a couple homework problems from yesterday. So let's look at this. clearly we're doing factoring, all right, and solving using the zero product property. So to do this, does anybody remember the zero product property? If A times B equals 0, then what has to be true? That's right, either A equals 0 or B equals 0. So with this, if we factor it into two binomials, we get the first binomial is 0 or the second binomial is 0. We just solve from there. So let's try this. How do we factor this? Do the box, do the diamond, right? All right, so what goes here? 2x squared. We've got something x and something x. We need to figure out what the coefficient of both x terms are. Let's do the diamond. So two numbers whose product is negative 70, sum negative 3. Well, one's positive, one's negative. Since the product's negative, the bigger one's negative. What times what is 10 and 7? That's easy. Look, it's 3 apart. So negative 10, positive 7, which means this is negative 10x, 7x. Just find the GCF, right? 2x, this is x. This is negative 5, this is 7. So we have 2x plus 7 times x minus 5 equals 0. All right. Are we done? No, of course not. We have to solve for x, right? All right, so to solve for x, zero product property says this is 0 or this is 0. All right? So, I'll tell you what, you do this one, I'll do this one. Here we go. I'm done. Are you? I gave you the hard one, didn't I? All right, let's do this. Subtract 7. 2x equals negative 7 divided by 2. So x equals negative 7 over 2 or 5. Perfect. Could I solve it by plugging it in? Well, let's plug in 5. That's the easy one, right? 5 squared is 25 times 2 is 50. Minus 3 times 5, 15 is 35. Minus 35, 0. We got it. Yeah, not bad. All right, let's try this one. Again, box. Diamond. Cool. All right, so 4x squared here, negative 3 plus 11x. Okay, so this is sum of positive 11, negative 12. Clearly it's going to be 12 and 1. Or 12 and negative 1. So we've got 4x, x, we've got 3 and negative 1. There we go. 4x minus 1 times x plus 3 equals 0. You do this one, I'll do this one. Mine was easier again. This one would be x equals what? 1 over 4. Does everyone see how I did it? I added 1 to both sides, divide by 4. We got it. So x equals either negative 3 or 1/4. And that's it. Okay? Any questions? Good. All right. Thank you.